about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. We've got Maxey, Paul George out there with Joel Embiid. And it's Grimes in at the 2 spot.
Delicious dime from Curry there. One of the reasons his teammates love playing with him.
Curry against Maxey. George for 3. Kept alive. Here's Embiid. Inside. Embiid gets the advantage.
This guy has been wreaking havoc out there the last couple games.
Well, he's done it again right there on the offensive glass. I mean, it's a great stretch that he's having here, and boy, I really admire his input.
Zero fear from Curry inside. 2 more points in his Hall of Fame career.
And here is Maxey. Pass to Grimes. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Grimes has gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, that's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
Butler hits them both.
You know, when you're looking to create a culture, a championship-type culture for your team, you want guys like JB, guys that are tough, accountable, and consistent.
Here's Embiid. The rebound by Post. The Warriors lead by 16. Here's Dixon. It's rebounded by George. Pass to Maxey. 3-pointer. Nice shot there, making him 8 for 13.
Welcome to Maxey's world, one of the more efficient three-point shooters in this game.
Here's Post. Over to the left wing. Here's Dixon. 37 points for him. Good on the shot. Dixon's got 4 points in the quarter.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Joel Embiid is setting records with his scoring, but he said when I get stuck into just being a scorer, that's not the best version of me. I like sharing the ball. As you've seen the last couple of years, the teams that have won, they move the ball. Nothing is static. So that's how we should play. Pretty simple, Brian.
Yeah, great understanding, right? Thanks, Allie.
Well, in most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Here's Yabusele. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
And George is not just a scorer now. He also passes the ball well, looking to keep his guys involved.
Pass to Dixon. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
And he can't get the first one.
At the line for the Dubs.
And he's good on the second. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Curry against Maxey. Pass to Grimes. Now here's George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard guys, they really could have used his contributions.
Curry passes to Smooth. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
Here's Maxey. And the layup is good off the glass. Maxey's got 5 points now this quarter.
Hey, we've seen Maxey take the big jump. Now he's one of the game's best scorers.
Outside, Green. Pass to Dixon. Takes the three. And the Warriors miss again.
He just couldn't overcome the perimeter coverage. Shut him down.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Releases. Hauled in by Curry. Curry's got 5 rebounds in the game. Launches it from deep. Oh, Curry doing what he does best.
Huge night for Curry and a great rhythm thus far. That's always bad news for the team he's facing.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And Grant, once again, Stephen Curry hit 300 threes last season. Man, he's in a class of his own.
Well, there have been 7 300-plus three-point seasons ever. Stephen has 5 of them. He has the only 400 three-point year ever.
Both teams making substitutions here.
The 76ers.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And so he makes both from the line. Philadelphia has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to McCain. And here's Oubre. Just 5 to shoot. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga.
And we know Oubre's not shy. When he gets in there, he's going to draw fouls against those defenders.
And he sinks the second. The Warriors lead by 22. Here's Dixon. He's got 42. Outside Pajemski. Pass to Dixon. From behind the arc. It's hauled in by Oubre.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Now Drummond, defended by Pajemski. Fires it. It's wide right, hits off the rim. The Warriors have gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this third quarter. Here's Dixon. Maxey covering. Dixon can't get it to go. And Maxey's got the ball here for the 76ers. Pass to Oubre. Left side Maxey.
I have no clue what they were doing out there. Not the guy you want to foul in this situation.
He's had 4 chances at the line. He's made them all. The first free throw is good.
The quick-footed, creative Maxey's so much fun to watch. He plays with such boundless energy, and he's still got room to grow.
Here's Dixon. And again, no good by Golden State.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
35 seconds left in the third. The Warriors lead by 18. .23 seconds left in the third. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Oubre's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Maxey. And he sinks the 11-footer. Maxey's got 9 points here in the second half.
Recognized that space given, and Maxey pulled up in the mid-range for the bucket. Here's Dixon. It'll count. And no
Good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. Great team defense on Paul George. They're limiting what PG is doing out there. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Kuminga plays the 4 with Draymond sliding up to the 5. Then there's Jimmy Butler, then it's Moody, and it's Dixon in at point guard. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Moody. Rebound by Philadelphia. Here's Maxey driving inside, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
This is Maxey at his best, attacking the lane and finishing at the rack.
Here's Dixon. Embiid covers. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Green's got his first bucket in this one.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Pass to Maxey. Here's the 3. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. Butler's got 4 rebounds now. Down low. Dixon, good. Dixon's got 44.
Well, he's filling it up right now, getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Maxey passes to George. Inside. And Maxey gets it to go on the assist by George.
When Maxey is clicking on all cylinders, he is a tough guy to slow down.
Here's Dixon. And Embiid with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Stephen Curry, he's checked in for Moody.
Stephen Curry.
Here's Dixon. Three-pointer, no good. 76ers trail by 16. Here's George. Oubre with room to shoot. Hauled in by Curry. Curry's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Dixon. A deep 3. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I don't think his coaches will agree.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Shooting for Philadelphia.
Kelly Oubre Jr. is a springy, bouncy wingman. I mean, provides scoring punch from the 3, and he also provides energy at the defensive end that his team needs.
Curry passes to Smooth. Six to shoot. And the Warriors miss again.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point, you have to start making these.
Pass to McCain. Maxey with it. He's covered by Curry. Here's George. And he banks in the layup.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's Dixon. The 3 is up. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here.
And it's Green with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. They lead by 11. Their next game playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. George against Butler. Maxey, a good look. They get it again. Off the left rim and out.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
To get back on track. Paul George pulls it in. George has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Oubre. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. The Warriors lead by 11. Here's Dixon. Here's a look at the schedule for Philadelphia. On Saturday, they're off to Brooklyn to face off with the Nets. And then on Monday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns.
And that game against the Wizards, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there.
Well, Grant, we've heard some out there say dynasties are dead. And these days, there are a lot of teams contending for titles.
Well, the NBA is happy to see all the competition. But, you know, this league has been defined over the decades by dynasties. We'll see if their epitaph has been written.
George is really one of the most amazing players in the league, an all-NBA caliber player, and he's worked tirelessly on his shooting form, and now it's close to perfect.
And the three-pointer goes.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
76ers trail by 13. Maxey surveys. Pass to Embiid. Fader on the way. The Warriors pull it in. Kuminga's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Dixon. Yet another bucket.
Another 50-point game from him, and he is now 3rd in the record books for most 50-point games in a season.
You can't deny the greatness we've seen from him all year long. He has performed at the highest level, night in, night out. And Philadelphia calls time here.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Well, the analytics would say take either that shot or something from downtown.
Now here's Maxey. Pass to George. Curry against Maxey. Shoots over Curry. And it's Maxey missing. The Warriors lead by 17. Here's Dixon. And McCain pulls it down. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
To the left wing. Here's Embiid. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
Assisted by
George has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Not known for a quick release, but Embiid showing he has that ability as well.
Here's Curry to the inside. Sinks that one from the post.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Maxey with it. Pass to Grimes. Fires from deep. And he can't get that one.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Intercepted. And now the Sixers on the break. Outside Maxey. Out of bounds. It'll be Warriors ball. The league is already buzzing about this year's three-point contest. So let's have a look at the players likely to make an appearance.
The three-point contest only becomes more competitive every year as long-range shooting continues to be a coveted talent in the league. But these guys are in a league all their own.
You take a look at Maxey. He's right on the cusp of securing his spot in the three-point contest. So I hope those votes keep pouring in because he's a guy you'd love to see in the mix.
Yeah, if he can make it in the door, you know he will do everything he can to win the whole thing. And it'll be a lot of fun to watch.
And this year's contest is really shaping up to be one to remember. Plenty of dead-eye shooters on that list so far.
And lots of guys have a three-point shot now. But this list is really the cream of the crop when it comes to putting up long-range bombs.
And so Kuminga will bring it up for the Warriors. Here's Butler. Lays it up and in despite excellent defense. And the Warriors lead by 19. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. And the Warriors making a switch here. Green is checked in.
The lineup for your Warriors, Draymond Green.
Now Embiid, outside Maxey. Back to Embiid. Maxey finds Embiid. Clock at 6. Gets a very good look and converts.
Embiid's mid-range touch is really improving. It's noticeable.
Pass to Dixon. And Grimes pulls it down. Grimes has got 5 rebounds tonight. Now here's George. Lets the 3 fly. Nails it from 3. And that's a double-double for him now.
His first half performance, somewhat forgettable, but now he's pouring it on.
Dixon can't get it to go. 76ers trail by 14. Grimes, the pass to George. And George with the jam.
Look, in deference to his age, he's not going to throw it down like he used to, but PG can still rock that rim.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
Philadelphia's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Oh, there's the alley. The rebound by Post. The Warriors lead by 12. Outside Curry. Fires the 3. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Yet another steal from him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it.
Butler's shot is good.
I would not call Butler a laser, but he knows when he needs to keep the defense honest, and he'll take and make his share of those three-point shots.
Timeout called. The 76ers.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Dixon.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
So it's Philadelphia now. Down by 15. Offensive board. Embiid. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass, getting it done.
Boxing out Embiid has to be a focal point for them, or else they'll continue to eat them up on the offensive glass.
Here's Dixon. And good! There's another! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
NBA, it feels like he can't miss.
Pass to George.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
This one for 3. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
And you got to appreciate the competitive fire on display. It's almost like George says, you make one on me, I'm coming back at you for revenge.
Butler passes to Smooth. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Dixon's got 57 points. '76ers trail by 15. And here is Maxey. Can't hit it from 12 feet. And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That's his third foul so far.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set. And, you know, this will be a big victory for them. They came out and executed their game plan, and what a huge win for the Warriors.
Boy, this was one physical game, guys.
They obviously felt that was an advantage of theirs coming in, and they were able to be relentless inside as a result.
And this will go down as win number 25 for them this year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Smooth.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
And the first one at the line is good. Good on both. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Looking to end this cold spell. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Pass to Dixon. Goes up at the stripe. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. From 15 feet away, that one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Maxey's got 33.
With the speed at which Maxey plays, that pull-up is almost impossible to deal with.
Here's Curry. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.